This is a D100. It's very heavy. So, what we're gonna do today, maybe, depending on how this sounds in post, this might go straight in the trash, but maybe today we're gonna play with this D100. It's gotta be like 2 pounds. Like, if you threw this at glass, there's no glass that would withstand this. I mean, there's a lot of glass that would withstand this. It's ballistic glass, but normal, like, you just toss this at a car windshield, sucker's gonna need to get replaced. This thing's an absolute monster. We're on a bit of a slant, so I can just let it cruise right off the edge of my table. But I think more than anything, the texture to it's probably the nicest part. Oh, look at that. We just rolled a nat 100. It's incredible. Oh my god. Let's get a thumbnail while we're here. Oh god. Please stay. Thank you. Oh, why is my back so itchy? This thing might work for, guess this object ASMR, because it's just so bizarre looking. I don't think it is this in any official capacity, but I believe I bought this because I felt like it was very Evangelion themed. It's got that, like, oh my god, their plug suits are 300%. Oh. Loud numbers of just, I can't remember a single one of the weird words they're using in Evangelion. Oh no, they've immanentized the eschaton. What the fuck am I even saying? It's been a very, very long time since I watched Evangelion. It's more of a vibe than it is a good anime. It's not really a good anime, but it's one of my favorites. Mamma mia. Shinji, get in the fucking robot. If I drop this on the Tascam from about 6 inches, I'm guessing here 6 inches, it would break it. If I dropped it here onto my foot about 2 feet away, it would break it. If I chucked this at someone's head, it would break it. Their head, not this. Call an ambulance, but not for me. This thing's a vibe. That must be where it broke from the cast. That's cool. It's actually not particularly well made as far as you can have a make quality to a 100 cal musket ball. I guess it's a cannonball at this point. It's essentially a small cannonball that they had someone paint numbers onto, and they like missed a good amount of the time. The one, which you'd think you would try and not frick up, the 1 or the 100, it's fricked up. It's cast great, painted bad. Who cares? I don't think we're gonna do much rolling this around because I feel like I'm gonna have to like key it down in post, but let's see how it sounds. Let's try not to do that too much. I actually think this might be quite nice. All of the choices I've made in the way I do this are very, very purposeful. I am consciously making ASMR exactly the way I want it to be made for me. I love the sound of wood. I love the recording style of the Tascam. I love a little bit of talking. Major focus on the object, though. I have an absolutely massive appreciation for everyone's specific type of ASMR, and I do consume all of it indiscriminately. Role plays, makeups, doctor shit, it just doesn't matter. I have to sit in an office chair for at least 9 hours a day doing my day job, and 8 of those hours minimum are just burning through ASMR videos. Ooh, the wood knots make a very different noise. That's interesting. Eight. 35. It was close enough to 1, but you could debate whether it was 1 or 9. Is that a 9? That's a 6. 1 or 6. I'm gonna say it was 6 because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want to say I rolled a 1. Ever. Especially out of 100. Okay, now we're on to something. Oh boy. yeah, that's why it's set up the way it's set up. I really sat down and thought about if I were to make one perfect ASMR video and then replicate it forever, this is exactly what it would be. And it can only get better. Lord knows the camera's gotten better. The table doesn't move quite so much. I already knew how to edit, so that isn't really part of it. Is that 83 or... That's 83. Hair that should be on top of my head on my arm. Excuse me. I'd never do that to you guys. I love you. I'd never destroy my own audio equipment for a bit. I'd never do that. It's not the absolute first thing I would do if I ever came into money because of this channel. I wouldn't buy a bunch of these old task cams and fucking feed them into wood chippers and shit. Bandsaw ASMR on the task cam. It's an interesting sound that the braided microphone cord makes rubbing against the wood. I think I like that. In small doses. Everything that's novel and surprising sounds good for a couple of seconds. Except screaming. Novel and surprising screaming never sounds good. Gunfire at 3 a.m. You know what, I'm going to redact my entire statement. Novel and surprising is not the only clausifiers you need for a sound to be good. You need several more clausifiers. Qualifiers. Koalas. This is a dangerous artifact. Oh, it makes amazing sounds, but it's heavy, very heavy. So leave a comment below who I should chuck this at. Don't really. Make it what? Also define what chuck is, because in my context I'm talking about a cut of beef for legal reasons, thus making the entire statement nonsensical and of no legal consequence. I'm getting scared of this thing, so without further ado, thank you for visiting the outpost. I hope you enjoyed these signals, and I'll see you out there. Bye.